Hello everyone, this is Srikanth, working as assistant professor in electrical department. Now we are moving to very important topic. Those topics are useful in circuit analysis, source transformation as well as voltage division rule, current division rule. We will discuss one by one. First one is voltage division rule. So why we required voltage division rule means any series circuit we require the voltage drop. Then this rule will be helpful to find out the voltage drop across each element in series circuits. Okay, here I have one series circuit. Just observe voltage source, one resistor R1, R2, R3, three resistors are there. They are connected in series. If suppose I want to find out the voltage drop across each resistance like VR1, VR2 and VR3. I require the voltage drop across each element like VR1, VR2, VR3. I will find out. For this we have any direct formula? Yes, we have direct formula. Now we'll check it now. Which is our formula? Okay. In general, I want current each resistor. Why I need to find out the current means I require the voltage across R1 means I have the R value. If I know the I value, we can find out the V. V equal to I into R. Okay, so for this, if I know the I value, I can find out the V value. Okay, then what is the I value there? So this is a single loop. It's a single loop. So single loop means we have only one current. So in series, the current in each element, the current in each element is equal. So which current at R1, which current at R2, which current at R3. So each resistance currents are equal. In parallel, voltages are equal. If you have any parallel circuit, in parallel circuit, voltages are equal. In series, currents are equal. For this circuit, I have only one loop. That loop current is I. Suppose I. Okay, just find out the I value now. What is the I formula from Ohm's law? I equal to V by R. So I know the V value. What is the V? Even Vs. What about R value? Which R I need to take? R1, R2, R3. Which R I need to take? So here I need to take the three resistors, not one resistor. I need to take the three resistors. That means 3 are in series. 3 are in series. For series resistors, your formula is R1 plus R2 plus R3. When 3 resistors are connected in series, then your formula R total equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Just substitute those values in your I. So we'll get like I equal to Vs. So V is Vs and R is R1 plus R2 plus R3. Nothing but your total resistance. Vs by R total. Now I want to find out the R1 value now. What is your Rn value? That is I is same here. Which I here? Same I at R2 also. Same I at R3 also. So I know the I value. I know the R value. We can find the V value. So the V across the R1 resistor. Voltage drop across the R1 resistor equal to your R1 into I. I into R1. Okay. Just substitute those value. I equal to V S by R total. Just substitute V I value equal to Vs by R total. And R1 is as it is. And can you go for the R2? Same. So I is same. R2 is different. I is same for each resistor. So I is same. So I into R2. Then I equal to Vs by R total. Same as your R3 also. Now just observe three equations. Which is the common? I is the common. This is the common. So changes only which resistor value you want. Suppose I want R1 voltage. So I need to write the R1 value here. I want R2 voltage. I need to write the R2 value here. I want R3 value. VR3. That means I need to write the R3 here. So where you want to find out the voltage drop in series circuit. So your value is source voltage by total resistance into that resistor. Suppose I want R1 voltage drop. So for this, Vs by your total resistance. How many resistors we have? 3 resistors. R1 plus R2 plus R3 into your R1 value. Same thing. I want to find out the voltage drop across R2. That means source voltage by total resistance into your R2. I want R3 value, voltage drop across R3. Same as source voltage by total resistance into your R3 value. Simple. Okay. So for this we have a common formula, that is Vn equal to Vs by R total into Rn. So if suppose I want one value, Vr1 value, that means Vr1 equal to Vs by R total into R1 value. So this is common formula for voltage division rule. Now we are moving to current division rule. Then again, why I require the current division rule? So any parallel circuit where you have the parallel circuit, I need to find out the current divisions, each parallel paths. Then this rule will be helpful. For this also we have a direct formula. So here I have one circuit, parallel circuit. So voltage source and 2 resistors in parallel. 2 or 3, no problem. Here we have 2 resistors. Now suppose your source current is Is. Source current is Is. Then R1 current is I1 and R2 current is IR2. IR1 and IR2 currents. If I know the Is value, that means source current value, we can find out the parallel paths currents. In our home also. So every equipment, TV, fan, fridge, everything is connected in parallel. Okay, if you know the source current value, you can get the every equipment how much current is consuming. Okay, same thing here. If I know the Is value, you can find out the IR1, IR2 values. Okay, for this we have the direct formula. We will find out now. In parallel, the voltages are same. In parallel, voltages are same. Am I right? In series, currents are same. In parallel, each element the voltage is same. So voltage drop across R1, how much we have? Same thing, voltage drop across R2. That voltage is nothing but your source voltage. So this is Vs. Voltage drop across R1 is nothing but Vs. Same thing, voltage drop across R2 also Vs. That means in parallel the voltage drops, each elements are equal. That is nothing but your source voltage. Now for IR1 value, what is your IR1 value? So I equal to V by R. So what is the V here? Vs. R is nothing but R1. That is your IR1. Just check it now. So IR1 equal to Vs by R1. Here I want current value. That current value is Vs by R1. And what about IR2? IR2 is nothing but Vs by R2. That's it. Then what is the Is value now? So Is value is voltage. So source voltage by your total resistance, equivalent resistance. Okay, source voltage by equivalent resistance. What is your equivalent resistance here? So you need to observe 2 resistors are connected in parallel. 2 resistors are connected in parallel. For this parallel formula you need to use. So here 2 resistors in parallel means the formula is R1 into R2 by R1 plus R2. Then from this equation you can write like Vs equal to Is into R total. Just substitute those values here. Vs equal to Is into R total. Then what is your IR1 value now? Your IR1 value equal to Vs by R total. So just Vs by R1. Then substitute those values, Vs value in your IR1. So IR1 equal to Vs. Vs is nothing but Is into R total. Your Vs by R1. So Vs is nothing but I source current into R total by your R1 value as this. Now R total, just substitute this R total in IR1. So that is you will get like Is into R1 into R2 by R1 plus R2 by R1. Now R1 cancel. So you will get IR1 equal to Is into R2 by R1 plus R2. Same as your IR2. IR2 will get like Is into R1 by R1 plus R2. Just observe those both equation. So what is the common? Is by R1 plus R2 is common. Is by R1 plus R2 is common. So if suppose I want to find out the IR1, you write the value for R2 value here. That means opposite resistor. Suppose I want R2 value, that is you need to write the value for R1. That means opposite resistor. So for this we have the equation, common equation. So when we know the source current, then you can get the values for parallel paths currents. Now for this, if suppose I want IR1 value means your Is into opposite resistor. For R1, what is the opposite resistor? R2. R2 by R1 plus R2. That is your IR1 value. If suppose I want to find out the IR2 value, for this, Is into R2 opposite resistor. That is R1 by R1 plus R2. Okay. For this common formula, this is your common formula. Is into R opposite by which R value you want to find out plus your opposite value. So this is common formula for current division rule. Now we are moving to source transformation. So source transformation. So how many types of source we have? So generally we have only two sources. That is current source and voltage source. So here source transformation technique means we can transfer the voltage source to current source to voltage source. So this source transformation maximum useful in simplification of your circuits. Okay. Then check it now. Your voltage source. So I have the voltage source series with one resistor. Voltage source series with one resistor. And I have the one load here. Can convert it to current source parallel with that resistor. Current source parallel with that resistor and load resistor is common. Okay. So remaining circuit is common. Now your voltage source series with a resistor can convert it to current source parallel with same resistor. Otherwise, current source parallel with one resistor can convert it to voltage source series with that resistor. Okay. For this we have in formula. If you are converting voltage to current means what is the current formula? If you are converting to current to voltage, then what is the current formula? What is the voltage formula? Okay, we'll check it now. So for this, I'm taking like voltage source series with resistor and one load resistor. That is RL. So Vs, Rs as well as RL. Same thing here. Current source parallel with some resistor and load resistance. So just observe both circuits. Voltage source series with resistor, current source parallel with that resistor, and load resistor is common. Now just write the equation for load current. Okay. So it load current. So here I want the current value, IRL value. Then here also I require the IRL value and then compare the IRLs. Now for first circuit, we have how many loops we have? Only one loop. Then you can write the equation by IRL. That is V by R. I equal to V by R. But here V equal to Vs, R equal to Rs plus RL. Total resistor. That means both resistor in series. Now coming to second one, you can use the current division rule here. I know the source current value. I want to find out the RL value. That is source current into opposite resistor. That is Rp by Rp plus RL. Okay. So you can write the opposite resistor by Rp plus RL. Okay. Now just compare both equations. So here one loop, I have the one equation, and here using current division rule, you have the equation. Two equation. Just compare RLs. So both currents. Now if you compare the both currents, Vs by Rs plus RL equal to Is into Rp by Rp plus RL. So Rp and Rs both are equal now. Okay, I will take the one condition. when both resistors, internal resistors, voltage source internal resistor as well as current source internal resistors, both are equal now. Now, when Rs equal to Rp, just substitute the Rp at Rs, then substitute that Rs equal to Rp in this equation. So Vs by Rs plus RL equal to Is into Rs by Rs plus RL. So at Rp place, replace with Rs. Then Rs into RL, Rs into RLs get cancelled. Then Vs equal to Is into Rs. Source voltage equal to source current into internal resistance. Okay. If I want like Is value, that is Vs by Rs. If I want like Vs value, Is into Rs. That means when I am converting voltage source to current source, then current value is voltage source by the internal resistance. If I want to convert current source to voltage source, then the voltage source value is current source into that internal resistance. Okay, same logic here. So if I convert both sides, like voltage to current or current to voltage, then the voltage value is Is into Rs, current value is Vs by Rs. For a glance, just observe voltage division rule, current division rule and source transformation. Voltage division rule means in a series circuit, you can find out the voltage drop across each element. In current division rule, when you know the source current, you can get the parallel paths current also. So you can convert voltage source to current source and current source to voltage source when the internal resistors are equal. Okay, these are some glance about voltage division rule, current division rule as well as source transformation. Thank you for watching.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.